I was dealing with that married man, okay? And this whole experience gave me two lessons. Lessons that I already knew, but I need to tell this story so that you can understand that these two lessons will always be true. No matter what is your story, no matter what is your circumstance, no matter what is your perspective of your whole situation, okay? Because no matter what happens, those two will always be the truth. One, your spirit will never, ever, ever, ever lie to you. Two, if you wanted to, he would. No matter what is on his plate. If a man likes you, he will do anything for you. That guy was perfect. Provider, attentionate, protector. If I just did he would come and rescue me. He was the perfect man. But little did I know, he had the whole double life. He had a whole kids, a whole wife, a whole everything. And every time my girls were asking me about him, they were seeing how I was not feeling it. And every time they were asking me, they were telling me like, Mabibo, like this one is perfect. Look how he's always coming through. Look how he's always there for you. Look how he does this. Look how he does that. And every time I was telling them what? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, on paper, it looks like it. But just wait. Just wait a few moments. You will see. And day by day, these girls, they were always pressing on me. Why are you not giving that man a chance? But my spirit never settled that in me. My spirit never witnessed to me that this guy was the right one. As a matter of fact, my spirit was always telling me this guy has children. I knew he had them. But every time we would talk about kids, he would tell me that they are his brother's kids. One day we went out and I had an accident. And we went out to a place that is near his place. And I had an accident. So from that moment I was like, okay, let's see how he reacts. The same guy that was always protecting me, let's see if he's going to do the right thing, because I didn't want to go to the hospital. So I was trying to see what he was gonna do, how he was going to react. And he gave me such a rubbish excuse. And he said, oh, like I didn't tell him that I wanted to go to his place to rest. He said it by himself. He said, oh, I wish I could bring you to my place so I could take care of you, but all my brother's kids are there. From that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this guy. Because how come you are always the one to want to protect me and now you don't want to take care of me? I just had an accident. You don't want to take care of me? You are shady as heck. So from that moment, he was really on borrowed time, but honestly, I was already done with him. That was the cherry on top of the cake. And I just stepped back because I was like, you know what? That's a deal breaker for me. I cannot stay in such a relationship. And the more days went by and the more I just didn't want to talk to him anymore, I was like, yo, I really need to know, does this man have kids? Like, what's happening with him? So I went and did my research. I did. And I found out that not only he had kids, he is a whole husband. But ladies, when I'm telling you that this guy was always on speed dial, he was always there for me, You could never know that this guy has a whole double life. Even the way he's so sweet, even the way he is, it's almost impossible. And the way he was always there for me. And then you have some men that they are not fathers, they are not husbands, they are single, and they don't treat you well. They will come up with excuses. I'm too busy, I'm too this, I'm too that. If a whole married man has the time to take care of another woman that is not his woman the way he did, how about a man who only works? You only have one job, two jobs. You're an entrepreneur, business owner, CEO. Okay, and so because educating kids is way more than that. And my spirit that was always not letting me fall in love with this guy. If I didn't have that, if I was so not in tune with my spirit, if I was not at ease and comfortable and used to the way my spirit speaks to me, how would the situation end up? I don't know. Maybe I would have had so much more damage just because I was not into with my spirit. Ladies, there are two things that are always true. You have to be spiritually in tune. You have to be aware. Increase your Sharpen your discernment. Increase your spiritual awareness and sensitivity, because you need that to navigate through this life, not just for relationship wise, not just for like all type of relationships, business, romantic, platonic, not just for that, but for everything in this life. You need to be sensitive. And second of all, that's for my girls who are always saying this guy is too busy, this guy has this on his plate. If a whole married man was able to treat me the way he did, knowing very well that he has a wife that he has to go home to and kids he has to take care of, trust me, a guy who wants you, he will find time for you.